Hello everyone and welcome. This is going to be my first Let's Play. I'm going to Let's Play Braid. This is on the 360. I haven't played this game since it came out, so let's see how this goes. Walking, walking. I don't remember all the puzzles. I've finished the game before, but that doesn't mean I remember how to actually do it all. I'm not going to read any of the text, but I'll give you time to read it yourself. It starts off fairly easy. It's just going to be a kind of a learning level to begin with, and 3 easy pieces. So there's only a few controls. You got jump, you got to go back in time, and left to right, and that's about it. So A is your jump button. Up is climb. Now you can climb. You can't really jump off of ladders. You kind of have to fall off the side of them. But here we go. So now we get our first kind of puzzle. You get to jump over the box and go get the puzzle piece. Alright, so now we're going to introduce enemies. You have to jump on these guys. Whee! The more you jump on them, the higher you start bouncing. And these cannons will shoot more of them out. So you can't run out of these things. But on this one, we get to jump on 2 of them to reach that. Now we just get to jump up, and now we're done with this first little part. Let's move on to some of the real puzzles. So now we got a locked door up here. You can't get past, you can't jump over it, so you got to go down and get the key. You can carry keys, but if you get hit, you drop it. It gets a little bit confusing later on in the game. Or frustrating, really. And we get to stand on clouds. Yay! Now we get to go backwards on a cloud. Yay! Now that one I don't think we can get until we get to another mechanic later. So we're just gonna skip those 2 for now. Whenever I get to the point where I remember how to do them, I'll do them. But now this one, we got to kill everyone as we go. We can't leave anyone alive, because see that up at the top it says hunt. So we got to kill everybody in order to open that door. It's got 6 little of these guys drawn on it, and it gets an X every time we kill one. Oh, and I shouldn't have done that. To go backwards in time, you hold down the X button. Dang it, I did it again. You got to leave this guy alive. Okay, come on, dude. And you can use the left and right bumpers in order to increase the rate of rewind or go back. So now we got to use this guy that I left alive and just utterly failed to get up to here. That's the puzzle part of this element, I guess. Now we get to kill him. And the door opens and we get our puzzle piece. On to the next one. Leap of Faith. Alright, here we are at the Leap of Faith. We're going to go ahead and see what we can do here. The first one's kind of tricky. You bring out this bridge, and then we're going to catch the little guy and see if we can get him to fall down where we want him. Yep. Now we follow him up here, and we're going to bounce on his head and get this puzzle piece. Yay! The hand! Alright, now we just keep going. The next one's going to be kind of a falling puzzle. I always time this one wrong. Let's see. Yep, I timed it wrong. Just keep changing your timing a little bit until you get it just right. I can never do this. Quit jumping. Oh, bad. There. Nope, too soon. Wow. The fail is strong in this one. Oh, so close. Need to go earlier, not later. Not that much earlier. See if I can just fall on the fucker. I can't do that either, apparently. There we go. Oh, it doesn't work. Wow, why am I having so much difficulty doing this now? There we go, finally. Alright, now for the next one, we're going to fall down. We're going to avoid those spikes. I don't know if you can see them. But there's spikes right at the bottom of the screen. We're going to fall down, avoid those, but hug that wall. And we're going to fall... Oh, avoid those too, by the way. And fall right there. And avoid this guy. He's going to keep falling, so I'm going to hide over here until the next one comes down. There he is. Go up, get our last puzzle piece of the area, and hopefully my Xbox won't fail this time. It keeps telling me I haven't bought this game, but I've had it for like, I don't know, almost since it came out. So let's make sure. Go past the Mario tunnel. Here we go, our little dinosaur. Sorry, but the princess is in another castle. Yay, it's working. Okay. So now another mechanic is you go over here and you hit B, and now we can start playing with the puzzle. So if we want to figure out, you know, how this thing is going to sit. I don't remember how this puzzle looked, but anyway, we can take and we can connect pieces together. So now we got part of a hand making a bridge. Let's see, what is this one? I don't know, I think it goes that way, but that's what I get for thinking. Looks like a face. There we go. That's a corner piece. Right there. Okay. What is this one? That's an arm. Oh, that goes over here. Arm there. Okay, he's throwing a bottle or something. This goes... Oh, it goes right there. It's not a terribly difficult puzzle. It's just kind of... because pretty much all of it's border pieces. So now this one doesn't fit there, so it's got to go here. So we're missing those two pieces from that other level. I think you have to have another mechanic from later on in the game, but I can't remember. So now that puzzle's kind of done. So let's go on to World 3. Technically, what we were just in was World 1, but it's actually called World 2 because the overworld is a world in this game. So that's why this is World 3, even though it's not really. But and all those extra doors is so you can return to a certain place later on, so you don't have to go through everything in order to get back to a place that you've missed pieces. Alright, so there's our little bit of backstory. Let's get started. The pit. Ooh. So now this is going to introduce green keys. Normally what happens is you'll drop a key if you reverse in time. But with green keys, they are time unsensitive, I guess, and they'll stay in your hand even after you pick them up. So we'll go down here and kill this little guy. Take the key, back time up, and see how we hold on to it now. The non-glowing keys will reclose or get dropped, and those doors will reclose. See how it won't, how it stays open even after I've reversed time? So that's our new mechanic. So anything that glows is not affected by our time reversible abilities. So now somehow we got to get all the way up here, past all these little guys, and get to this key. And then we're going to open this door. So now That's the shoulder buttons making it go faster or slower like that. And you see that I can go back. And we can just keep going back and forth. So it goes back to -8x, it looks like. So now that we have the key, and it's not time sensitive, we can grab that puzzle piece with ease before that little door shuts. If we didn't have that ability, you know, obviously you'd had to climb up there really fast, which I don't think you can even make. So now, phase. Ooh. Alright, so now we have phase clouds. See how the green clouds will continue going forward, while the white clouds go backwards when I rewind time. So now I can line things up. So now I have a bridge. And I didn't line them up very well. So now doing that will screw me up. Let's see. Here we go. It'll still affect me, but it won't affect the other cloud. Or it won't affect the cloud I'm trying to stand on. So let me get these things straightened out. There we go. Now I got them. So that's the other mechanic. So now everything is in phase, like the name says. So beyond that, that's our new mechanic. So it's kind of fun, you know. So now if I stand here for a little while, I can put these back into phase. Let's see. I can't remember what I had to do on that. Let's see. Yeah, I think you just had to. Yeah, you had to get a group of 3 like that. And you just have to be quick, because you have less phase clouds than you have the other things. So now, crap. And there we go. Second puzzle piece. So that one had, you know, less phase clouds, but we just kind of jiggle around until the next phase cloud comes out. So it's kind of an interesting mechanic. So, and then later on we'll get ourselves to be phased, but that's a whole new deal. All right. So this is also, of course, since it's green, isn't affected by phase. So now we can back up and we can have that little guy survive this time. And the reason we need him to survive is over here there's a key. So we're going to have him go in that little hole and grab the key for us. And then we'll kill him, take the key, and ride over there and get the puzzle piece. Yay, thanks for the key, buddy. Na, na, na. There we go. Hidden phase fun. So let's see, how many puzzle pieces are in this zone? I think there's 2. Yep, 2 puzzle pieces. Those empty puzzle pieces up top, of course, where everything goes flying up to, shows you the number of things we got. So now we got another phase block. So now if I go up here, stand here for a little while. I think that's what I had to do. I can't remember. Oh, I know what I had to do. I think you have to stand over here. Then I had to rewind time until I'm standing up there and then fall down on it with the thing not there. So now I'll flip this. I'll reverse time until I'm standing in that spot that puts me on top of that puzzle piece. And fall down. And then I'll come back up. And since that's a green puzzle piece, rewinding does not take it back away from me, which sometimes will happen, which is really frustrating. But since you can't get out of that pit, they made it a green piece. So now we'll continue on to the next level. That should be the end of this. Yep, there's the door.